Hello, this is JilliBling of JilliBling.com, and today I would love to share with you a project using the new stamp set. It's a celebration stamp set. It's called Touch of Ink, and it's two-step stamping. Two-step as in you stamp the outline, and then over the top you ink your stamp with a different color or the same color maybe stamped off. Put it right over the top, and it's all colored in. Works great for the leaves, hummingbird, the flower, butterfly, and this little single leaf too. It's got great words. And just as a tip, many times in the past I've cut my paper to this size thinking the hummingbird is going to be that size. But then when I go to use it, it's considerably bigger. And because I've done this way too many times, see how big the hummingbird is? Let me see. Where can you see it? Right there. Compared to here, I'll turn it over, same direction. So now I know if there's this little writing down here, even if I can't see it without my glasses on, I know to look down here, which means that's not true to size. So just an FYI. So I've made 2 samples, and today I plan to make the 3rd sample. And I saw this on Pinterest, and it was similar to this, well, somewhat. It was more this way with the butterfly by Liz. And so I copied her layout. Thank you, Liz. So here is the hummingbird project I made. And instead of doing the 2-step stamping, I did coloring with blends. And on the inside of the card, I say what color blends I used. Then on the inside, I just wanted just a little something. I'm using Celebration Designer paper. It's really pretty. It's a nice card, and it's pretty easy. Other than cutting and coloring, just one thing. Ruby, you can do it. It's a really nice card. So here's this one. Okay, blending brush, just a minute. And then there is this butterfly one. And this is almost the way Liz had her card made. But she had it done in these blue and navy colors, and she didn't have the ribbon on it. I just added the ribbon. I'm not sure if I like it or if I like it Liz way better, but either way, it's a beautiful card. And then I put some sequins on here. And again, I used the blends to color this in. I stamped the butterfly detail in Memento Black. And then for the greeting, because I wanted it to be a little bit soft, I used it, this is soft suede. And then on the inside, I'm sorry, smoky slate. This is smoky slate, and I did the leaves in the black. And then, yes, leaves are normally green, but trying to keep this a bit monochromatic, I stamped the leaf color in smoky slate. And this is an abstract stamp set, and I have a hard time with abstract. It kind of, well, here's a good example. It's a little bit too much out of the lines, and I know other people, like Diane, I know that's what you love about this set, is you stamp the outline, you stamp the butterfly, and you're done. And it is quite artsy, artsy-fartsy. But maybe it's like an OCD thing. I have to have it in the lines. You know the work of art that we did the gold gilding with last week? That one is abstract. I can handle that one, but this one, it's challenging for me. But this project here is focusing on the new blend. Is it blender or blending brushes? They're in the catalog. They come in a set of 3. Oh, and if ever you're trying to find anything, Stampin' Up! Has put an index blending brushes in the back, and it has punches, embossing folders, tools. It has it all laid out by category, and then all the dies, all the papers, and all the stamp sets. And I reference this so many times. Thank you, Stampin' Up! Catalog at a glance. I like that. Okay, blending brushes. You get 3 of them for $12, page 70. So today I'd like to focus on using these new blending brushes. And at first when I saw them, I thought, oh, okay, it's just a big old dauber. Oh no, these are can get this close. These are like a whole bunch of little, do I say nylon? When I think of nylon, I don't think of it as soft as this. This, I was petting the dog's face with one of them just because it is so soft. I'm like, oh, Bo, you like that. But can you tell how soft? Let me find something dark. Nope. My Liz sticky. There, see how it's just a whole bunch of little hairs? And it's that shows you how soft it is. I mean, it's like, let me play with my blending brush while I listen to a lecture because this is going to soothe me. It's really nice. It's flexible. So when you're doing the blending, you'll probably want to put your hand on it or even grip the whole top. Flexible, and they come in a set of 3, but really all you need is just one, and you're like, wait a minute, if I'm going from yellow and then I'm going to go to purple, I don't want muddy colors. But you can wash them, or say that there was ink on it, you could just get off most of the ink and move on to a different color. It's great if you, well, we have 3 of them, so you could put them in color families. When you buy them, you'll get a set of 3. Or you could have one for each color. That would be quite an investment, but very nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'll probably just do one for each, like for the blues and one for the pinks. We'll see how it goes, but I like them. So we'll be playing with those because that's what created this soft little glow behind the butterfly and behind the hummingbird. Okay, ready to get started on a project? We'll use this. We'll use the ink set. Here we go. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing yet, so bear with me. Sequins, got to sparkle it. A little bit of the ribbon. Because we use the hummingbird and the butterfly, this one I want to use the flower and the leaf. So I know first of all, and this is Celebration Designer paper. Get it for free. The stamp set is, I think that one you have to qualify for that stamp set, I think you have to get 100. Hey, you could get a really good start to your blending brushes and get it for free. Okay, and this is for the inside. I'll fold this in half. That's for stamping flowers and leaves on. We're going to do something awesome with that. I'm working in 2 inches of space. How does that happen? Probably because I want all kinds of good things nearby. Okay, so when I did both of these cards, I thought, okay, I'll start blending on here. Well, we're doing something a little different. This time we're going to blend directly onto the card base. And then the inside, because I did it 2 times, I blended it all, intending it for the top. It's like, well, it looks good, it's going on the inside. Then again, I blended over here to the side, because that's where the butterfly is. Oh, so it went on the inside. I probably should just keep up with that. Okay, let's do some blending. So blending in, this has kind of an olive Pear Pizzazz vibe going on. I think I'm going to do it in the lighter color. I don't want it too dark. I want my flowers and leaves to stand out. So when you go to wash it, you can put it on your chamois and just wipe the ink out of it. Make sure to let it dry before you use it next time. Or if you really want to wash it, you could put just a drop of soap on here, rub it around, get all the ink out, and once again, let it thoroughly dry. I say that because I tried washing one just to see how easy it is, how much color comes out. Not all the color comes out. And then I used it the next morning, and because it wasn't completely dry, it was like 90% dry, I wasn't getting good results because the moisture from washing it was mixing with the ink and making heavy spots. So thoroughly dry. Okay, so this is Pear Pizzazz ink. And I'm just kind of winging it. We're going to do it on the inside paper and also on the card front. Okay, so I guess I like to do it this way. I've seen others. I did it like this on some of these where it wanted a little bit heavier pressure. So just kind of go around in circles. a little bit of ink. And I'm new to all this, so I'm going to test it. Okay, that's a little bit blotchy, but that's okay. Okay, so if you get the heavy ink off the tips, then just start doing circles. And I'm doing this with really light pressure at this point, and I'm going a little bit harder because I want more ink. And that's coming out pretty. You know, this one I think I'll do the whole center. The other one's the pink one. I had it focusing on one side. This one, I guess, is in the center. Okay. Color. More ink. So I don't know the best way. Should I swoosh in here? Somehow doing circles feels better doing it in the ink pad. Then I'm going to get all the heavy ink off the tips. I guess if I wanted a really dark glow, you know, I'll try that in a minute, because I know that my flowers and leaves are going to cover up the center. Okay, ink, and I'm going to go directly on here. I don't know if it's going to be a mistake. Oh, no mistake. It just made the center real dark. That's fine. And I'm going to change directions a few times, because I know my hand may tend to go more oval or something. But if I keep spinning it around, I think I'll get a good glow. Okay, what do you think? Okay, so I'm going to do it on the outside too. I kept thinking that was the outside. No. Okay, a little bit of ink. See how much I get from here. Not much. Looks like the center doesn't have much ink. It's really soft though. I wonder if my daubers have lost their space in my room. I just got a new tray to hold them in too. You know, on Amazon they have lipstick holders. They have them kind of like tearing up. I got some of those and they're clear plastic. Oh, they look a little fancy. They almost look like they have bling on them. They hold my daubers perfect. I wonder if I'm going to need to find a reason to use my daubers now. Okay, I think that's good. Might use Pear ink. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so this is going to go on the inside. That's the outside. This, I think I need to decide what I'm going to do with the ribbon. This ribbon, I had it wrap all the way around. This ribbon, I put this piece on dimensionals, but I just put a little bit of twine. I think it came in a combo pack. I just put it here. Just a little touch. Kathy G, I'm thinking about you. First time I met her, she was looking and wanted to do hummingbirds, and we did hummingbirds. Sequins? What's nice about sequins is there's so many colors and sizes in here. I don't know what color I'm going to do. This one I did pink, kind of iridescent-y purple and white, which matched well with the card. I know I want a bow. I want the bow to... Do I put it over? Nah, that makes it look a little... I know I want a bow. Should I do regular or double? Let me see how it looks. This ribbon is really soft. It's easy to do a double bow in. I think it's going to be a double bow. Or should it be single? I hope it's not too loaded with stuff. That's pretty. Okay, that means my flowers need to be that color. So here is paper for flowers and leaves. The narrow paper is good for flowers. There's one. And leaves. I think I'm going to need one more flower. At least 2 flowers. And those are going to be stamped in Memento Black. Here's a flower. All of my blocks are out in the traveling boxes. I need to get some of those done and back, because some of these blocks are too big. Ooh, that came out good. Trying to find a way to get 2 more on here. Do you do that? Try to make best use of your paper? Look at that. I think I could do it. Woohoo! Yay! Okay. Memento. So I need 2 flowers and maybe 2 leaves. Here's 2. You know, looking at this, I like that bow. I was going to say I'm just going to stick it down, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so I'm going to color in these. I was talking with my friend Ruby last night, and I asked her, what are your favorite color flowers? And she said pinks and yellows. So I'm going to color them in, and then because there's olive on here and pear, my leaves, I want them to be olive and pear. Okay. I'm going to do a little magic because I don't want anyone to get bored. I'll color a little bit on the inside, but I'm not going to finish it, because if the video is too long, I lose some of ya. Can't have that. So she said yellow and pink. So this is Flirty Flamingo Light. The centers of the little flowers, oops, are Coral Light, light coral. And the leaves are, I did these also in 2-tone also. This is Mossy Meadow Light, Mossy Meadow Dark, and a little bit of olive. And then this one is all just olive light and olive dark. Okay, so those are going to go on here somehow. Because I didn't stamp on the inside, I might end up changing the direction of it. Oh, that is so pretty. Maybe it needs to drop down a little bit. I know, Lori, you're yelling. I know. I think that looks good. Boy, I don't even have any words on here. I use best wishes, hello friend. Thank you so much. Maybe I could put it on here in black. Well, I hope this works. It worked. Okay, so back to, I'll put this band a little bit lower than the others, just to leave room for my bouquet. Okay, I'm going to kind of stick on and I'll put more glue dots on it, but just so I have an idea that that is right there about where my bow should be. So I'll do them all with dimensionals. I was looking for some big ones. They're all hiding. That's okay. Little ones support the leaf just fine. Okay, so yesterday the people were here. And I don't get that luxury often. The cleaning people. I do it just a few times a year. I would love to do it every month. But I don't. And they do such a good job. There's nothing like sitting in your chair in the evening, having your house all clean, and somehow I'm feeling proud. I don't know why. I shouldn't. I didn't do anything. And they do it so good. But even this morning waking up, it's like, oh, the people were here. So did you get your stimulus check? We got a prepaid card, and I decided I want that, my portion, I want the house cleaned. Not that it was that dirty, but it's really clean now. Places I didn't know were dirty, they're clean now. I think for every Christmas and birthday from this point on, I want the people to visit. Are you liking this? I'm liking it. These flowers are really pretty. So, for those of you that don't like to color, and I must say, this took a little while to color, you could do the two-step stamping if you like. Okay, so I stuck down most of the ends. All of this in here is not stuck down, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay, and now I will, oh, I kind of like it off at an angle. Like I said, I didn't stick it down too far. It was more of a placeholder. I kind of like it at an angle. Yeah. So I'm going to put on that one dimension, or the one glue dot stayed attached right here. So I'm going to put on a few more because this bow is kind of real big. Right in the middle. Okay, I like that. I think this is my favorite one. But like I said, it took quite a bit of coloring. Okay, oh, and I haven't even put on the little sparkly things yet. What color should I choose? I think I want it to be a neutral, because if I did it in the coral, I think it would detract from the beautiful flowers. So I will put on maybe 5 or 7 sparkles. Bo, I hear you. You have to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And put on a few big ones. And I'm going for the iridescent ones. I don't know if I should do that or the white. Maybe I'll get a few white ones in here. Oh, that's iridescent too. Okay, it's going to be lots of iridescent ones. That one's more white. Okay, so did I just, oh, one more. I'm going to do a little one there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the outside is done, and whenever I attach a sequin, this is just something that I do, only because you don't know how many times I've made a card and all the sequins I attached are knocked off and in the bottom of the envelope. It's like, where are they? And they're all just in there. So this kind of locks them in place, and I haven't had that problem since. Okay, so the outside is done. So for the inside, I did the swoosh, and you know what? I have one almost done. I did Thinking of You and Olive. I stamped the leaves, and I'm going to take time to color these in. But let me try doing a little bit more of the green Pear Pizzazz blending. Just a little bit. Let me see how much ink is on here. Not much. And I'm going to keep it a little bit light, just so it kind of matches the front of the card. Just a little bit of a glow. Oh, I got a smear. Okay, if you use your sand eraser, it doesn't work well here. Don't like that. Okay, move on. So back to this one, and the leaves. And like I said, I'll take time to color these later. I hear you, Bo. Okay, so I colored those with Olive Light and Dark and Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to stamp the Thinking of You in Olive. Boy, I did that a little dark. Well, that won't give me, yeah, I'll put it right there. Oh, that shows up just fine. Okay, so and Bo is telling me he would like to go OUT. Hey, Bo, come. Come. Okay, now take pictures and put them on my blog when this is completely colored. What do you think? Turned out pretty, huh? Well, thank you for tuning in. And if you can, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, bye.